Okay, so right now we're going to do this 12 cut. I'm going to show you how I'm going to mark it out to get the cut. Alright, so we're going to be starting off with a full over here. Here's my full piece. So how do I mark it, okay? So I want this right to the wall. So I'm going to hold this to the wall here. I'm going to mark the side here and the side here. Get it lined up pretty square. Mark this edge here. Mark the edge there, okay? Now we want to mark it the other way now. So you can either eye it up with spacers, whatever you want to do. I'm just going to eye this one up. So now we're just going to mark the other way. Mark here, mark here. So basically we got our lines here. We're going to take a square, bring them over. That'll be our cut. I'll show you. Okay, so I got my speed square here. I like using a plastic one. I won't chip the tile. I'm just going to square it up. Now we got a box here, okay? Some guys just do that and do that. It's kind of like an octagon. I like to use a piece of pull flange spacer here. This is going to be the exact size I need. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take it, I'm going to center it between these lines here, pretty much exactly on. That pull flange is about the exact size of this. So what I'm going to do is I want to make the hole a little bit bigger. So the width of the pencil is about 1/4 inch, so I'm just going to hold the pencil on the edge kind of right there. I'm not going to come down here because it's going to be tight. I'm kind of hold it on the side. Now it'll give me a little bit more play. I'm going to mark it around the whole thing. This is my hole, so when I cut it too, I'm not going to put the blade here, I'm going to put it right on the line. It gives me even a little bit more room. So let's cut it now. Okay, now I'm going to cross my fingers here, hope to die that this thing doesn't break. So right where it's at, this tile is only about 5/16, not even 3/8, so what I'm going to do is probably just do a X on it, give it some relief cuts, and hope it doesn't break. Okay guys, so I'm using here just your standard angle grinder. I have a pretty good one here since I'm a professional. The most grinders will get it done. Main thing is you want a good blade on there. I like the Pearl P4s, but whatever your favorite is, just make sure that it's not falling apart and it cuts good, because especially when you cut these thinner tiles, if it's vibrating a lot on a tile, it could, you know, snap it. But this is a good blade. It's a kind of like a mesh type blade. It cuts through the porcelain pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the whole circle, score it first. That way I don't lose my line with the water. That way I know exactly where my cut's going to be. And I believe what I did next is I just kind of did like a cross on it to kind of give it some kind of relief in there. I think I already did one cut. I'll come back the other way, do another one. Yeah, see, I'm going to plunge through here right now. I'm going to go that way, then the other way, make a cross so we have somewhere to relieve the pressure so the tile doesn't break. And then once that's done, I'll finish going around. Now this takes some time. Go slow. You don't want to rush it. Make sure the cut's good. If you go off to one side to the other, then you're going to have to start all over. So just take your time. And you actually save time in the end by just taking your time on these type of cuts and doing them once instead of 2 or 3 times. So hopefully this helps. Stay tuned. Now let's see if she fits, folks. Alright guys, let's see if she fits. Okay, we're good. Quarter-inch from the wall. Just gonna show you guys, it's not a perfect circle, but it's good. Toilet's gonna cover that more than without a problem. That's good. Got on the first shot. Don't really have to trim anything. I can if I want, but otherwise it's pretty good. There we go.